For 160 years, the Commons has been Excelsior's front yard. It's been a place where all of us can come down and spend time, and it's also our connection to Lake Minnetonka. And for that reason, it has a very special place in everybody's heart.
I grew up coming here. My dad always took us and we would fly kites.
I played baseball down here.
It sort of really connected us to the town.
We use the beach, we use the park, we come down for the events, we participate in the events, we come to the concerts. It's a big part of our life.
The Commons is just an absolutely beautiful asset to the whole community.
Not only is the Commons a beautiful spot, it has an amazing history. Over the last 160 years, there have been bathhouses and dance pavilions and casinos here on this space.
It's very special to have dedicated city parkland in such an amazing location.
I marvel at the foresight the city founders had to set aside this beautiful parcel for future generations. And I think we now have an obligation to be thoughtful about how we preserve the park for the next generation.
It's truly a community meeting place. You see people here laughing, walking their dogs, running into people and having a conversation.
We host Art on the Lake, which draws in hundreds, if not thousands of people. 4th of July easily brings in 10,000 people, and those people are coming from all over the Twin Cities metro. People identify Excelsior with the Commons. What's tricky about our current funding structure is that the Commons acts as a regional park, but it's being paid for by a very small tax base.
I definitely think that this is a place that people take for granted.
It's something that I don't think a lot of people understand is just the operating costs that are involved with maintaining a park like this.
There are lots of parts of the park that are just a little worn down in the heels, and it's a park that we're all personally proud of, but it's also a park that really deserves a little bit better than we've been able to provide.
This is an exciting time for Excelsior and our Commons Park. The city has identified some new revenue streams. For example, the new meter system that we've put in place, which allows us to adjust meter rates across the city of Excelsior.
Like many of my neighbors, I had seen that the park was in need of repair. Some neighbors and I have recently founded a nonprofit for the park called Community for the Commons. We're a park conservancy, a type of nonprofit that's caring for parks all over the country. Park conservancies bring together energy, expertise, and funds from the private sector to benefit a park that's owned by the city. In fact, over 50% of major U.S. cities now have a conservancy, including both Minneapolis and St. Paul, and now Excelsior.
Great parks don't happen by accident. They happen because the community comes together to support it. It's time for us to get involved and do what we can to preserve the Commons.
To learn more, please visit our website at communityforthecommons.org. There you can learn about our mission, our leadership, and about our endowment fund for the long-term care of the park. You can also become a member and receive our e-news blasts. And if you would like to talk with us directly, you can follow the Contact Us link.